Hi, Stephen. Thanks a lot for your time.
Of course.
Stephen, we would like to talk about the hit you got against the Vienna Capitals in the quarterfinals, Game 4, on the 15th of March 2022, here in Klagenfurt. Do you have any memories on this fall?
The only memory I have is kind of coming to in the hospital. So things happened and I lost probably about 30 minutes of time. So the only thing I remembered was when I was ready at the hospital and I got explained what had happened.
Unbelievable. What was the latest thing from the game you remembered?
It was like right before the play, before it happened. So kind of moving the puck and trying to get it open, and then memory goes blank after that.
Steve, have you ever seen this hit on video already?
Yeah, for myself, I had to watch it so I could kind of try to remember what happened. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy to watch, but for my sake, I needed to see what happened.
Okay, maybe we can watch it once more together.
For sure.
And maybe you can lead us through your thoughts a little bit when you see it. Maybe you can take a look and talk about it a little bit.
Delivered a high, forceful hit on Klagenfurt demon number 24, Stephen Strong, making his head the main point of contact. On a hit where such head contact was deemed avoidable, Dodaro was assessed a 5-minute plus game misconduct penalty for an illegal check to the head or neck. The incident was sent to the Ice Hockey League Players Safety Committee.
Whenever you are ready.
Determined supplementary discipline.
Yeah.
Under Category 2.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, it's still hard for me to watch. I mean, it was like probably the biggest injury I've ever had, just because it was all to the head. And I mean, I think I was pretty lucky. I only came out with, I mean, a broken face and a concussion and things like that, but I didn't get any brain damage or anything like that, so I'm thankful for that. I mean, in the game of hockey, things happen very quickly, so I honestly, I wasn't expecting it, I don't think, and from the impact, I fell face first onto the ice, so that was even a further injury that it created. But yeah, it was a tough situation. But after this, I went into the summer and had time to, you know, regain my composure and get my mind right. So
we will talk about the summer a little bit later. But thanks once again for sharing your thoughts on this big fall. I remember I was a color commentator at this game, and I remember the silence in the rink after the hit, and everybody, included me and Yoshi, we were shocked, and it was unbelievable. But like you said, we all have to be, especially you, really thankful that you are here and giving us an interview with 100% healthiness. That's great to hear. Stephen, you already talked about it a little bit. After that hit, some painful months for you followed. May you can tell us a little bit more about this time? Yeah,
I mean, obviously, for me, I wanted to win, and then my playoffs were cut short, and we ended up getting knocked out after that. So summer came up pretty quickly. I was also upset because I wanted to go play for the national team after the season was over, which that got taken away from me. So I flew home to Canada, and for probably about 3 months or so, my head almost every day, just bad headaches and grogginess, and I don't know, it was really tough. You almost feel like you're not inside your own body, and it took a while to get over. And then once I got over that, I had the motivation to just make everything stronger and make everything better. So it also gave me a little push to be even more careful and more stronger. And it was a short summer of training, but then going into the season, I was ready to go.
Were you ever afraid in this period that you would not make it back to the ice?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is with the head, there's no time the frame that they can say, hey, you're going to be fine in 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. It's all up to your body. And when it comes to your head, you also have to think about your future after hockey. So is it going to affect that? And so it is difficult, and if you've never felt anything like that, it's hard to explain, but it's the most important thing in your body is your mind, right? And if you don't have your mind right, then you can't do much. So it's very important to take care of yourself.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah.
You came back in summer and started a really great season with the highest time on ice of the whole team over the total season. Do you think that this painful time helped you in a certain way to come back that strong?
Yeah, I mean, with every injury, you always want to come back stronger, right? And for that, I felt like a new life almost. Like once that headache went away and that pain in my face went away, it was all focusing on just being my best. And I felt like I was really good, and I got the ice time, and I felt good last year.
Great to hear. Great to hear. Last question, Stephen. Did you ever talk, or did he ever talk to you, Charles Todaro, after the hit?
I think, well, he sent me a message, but that was almost like right after it happened, so I just kind of let it go. And my wife is actually friends with his wife, so it was a little bit of a weird situation, but I mean, things happen. And I know he regretted it after, but yeah, it did a number and I was pretty upset about it, so I left it at that.
Stephen, really strong. Nomen est omen, Mr. Strong. Thank you so much for this interview.
Of course, thank you.